Welcome back to the affirmation section of the White Galactic Dog Day. Okay, what do we have here? I harmonize in order to love, modeling loyalty. I seal the process of heart with the galactic tone of integrity, and I am guided by the power of timelessness. What comes from here is that, the love energy, because it comes in many forms, but I find love is like a very centered hyper availability where there's naturalness, there's trust, fear is not present, and there's an ability to truly be yourself. So as we come into that harmony, that love will come about, that field of love, that inclusive field of love, that openingness, that disarmability. As we harmonize in order to love, that's how the love will come through. And this will model loyalty, the model of loyalty. This is like, modeling, allowing you to step up and kind of show in a way how you are loyalty. But this will also like show the model of loyalty as it can come through and be experienced. And that loyalty is like, in like a natural code of conduct within a friendship is considered a loyalty, right? Things can get very misconstrued when we take a look at our words and compare them to, our culture. Like we think of loyalties and whatnot that are similar to the way this exists, but I find different because, loyalty or trust, as say described by a bank, I feel is very different from a natural loyalty that comes outside of the scope of, say, expectation or imposition, having something imposed upon you. And so I harmonize in order to love, modeling loyalty. And there's an energy, there's a naturalness to the way this energy shows up. That is that loyalty. It's kind of like our dedication, our love, our investment into a thing, and it has a very specific type of form, a different smell, a different taste, a flavor, a color to it. Like especially where, say lovers are concerned, if this is a representation of, say, two people or more people and how they're sharing a more intimate form of love, that type of loyalty may have a very different flavor from how a tribe or a family comes and shares that form of love. I seal the process of heart with the galactic tone of integrity. So as one is integrated, the heart's process can really come into the field. And while love is one thing, love you could say is the radiant effect of the heart. And the heart is like the space where all the expressions of the heart and the processes pertaining to heart take place. So we seal the process of heart with the galactic tone of integrity. And I'm guided by the power of timelessness, which is the wizard, which is kind of to say that we're just allowing it to happen. Timelessness, I find, is very similar to the moon, which is flow, though it's also very different because, let's just say flow can also be considered physical water flow, or the red moon can actually be considered like a woman's moon time of a red flow. But that's not necessarily considered timelessness. And so in that respect, guided by the power of timelessness, while it can represent a flow state, the timelessness is like kind of the infinite expanse of being absorbed by a thing, as that enchantment and timelessness, receptivity. And so that timelessness energy, this energy is guided by timelessness. So in a way, it could represent an unattachment to how and when these processes unfold, if they ever do. Or that when engaging in them, there'll be a very timeless experience. I harmonize in order to love, modeling loyalty. I seal the process of heart with the galactic tone of integrity, and I am guided by the power of timelessness. Well, there we go. Stay tuned for the oracle.